Hello, this is Christian Semnich here, and today I want to talk about communication. And to be honest, I don't think it's a big revelation what you hear, but it's something that you should consider watching yourself. It's the judging of other people. Communication becomes really weird and complicated when you think you know it all, when you think you know what's happening in the other person, when you think, okay, I know what's going on, and I know what the person is thinking. If it's smiling or not, or if someone is doing like, depending on what you see on the face and on the body language. The problem is we never know. The point is, usually we watch the language, we watch, of course, the gestures, which are the portal into the inner world. We watch the eyes, we watch the mouth, and then we think we know it all. Even if you're an expert or if you are trained in reading facial expressions, which is which really needs a high training. You know a lot of facial expressions, of course, a lot of you do, but most of you are only trained in the full expressions, like something like this, which is surprise. But if the surprise is something like that was surprise, a small surprise, the point is you never know what's going on in the other person. Today, I had a conversation with a person who is in a special situation, and that person was thinking about another person, something like, well, I think she disliked what was going on. I could hear it, but did I know? No. It was something like um, being sad or being angry. It could be both. Sometimes it sounds very similar. Now, when I, as a person who is watching the scene, or when I am a person who is in the middle of a conversation, when I start to judge and go into the conversation with my judging, I might be violating kind of or harming the person's emotions because I just don't know. And even though I'm well trained in reading facial expressions, body language, and so on, it's even for me, it's very, very difficult to stay calm and to stay outside and, not to judge and not to know, telling myself, I don't know. And we all do that. It happens. It's something natural. We are not trained usually, and we are not trained from small childhood on. So, what can you do? The easiest thing is asking questions. Or if I perceive you right, or something like, oh, if I understand you the right way, is that the case? You just can ask. And when you ask, you start a conversation about the other person's emotional situation. And then that can clear up a lot of things. Potentially, the person is, when you are in a sales conversation and you see an expression like, what I just did, which was small, which could be angriness, which could be focus, which could be, yeah, what is it? You just see something like here is going together and the eyes becoming smaller, which sometimes is focusing, sometimes it's kind of anger, and you don't know. So misinterpreting a specific sign could lead to a complete disaster, especially in a serious conversation and also in private situations. So do not assume you know. Ask questions. That's the only way to improve. And that's the best way to get access to what is going on and to start a conversation always helps to understand the situation, the emotional situation the other person is. And what you create is rapport. And rapport is what you need in any situation in your life. So I really advise you, if I can, if I may, to ask and not to judge directly and to act or speak upon what you just judged, thinking you know, but you never know. So that was just a small thing. I am sure you all heard that. But do you do that? So, my advice, watch yourself and then take a step back, look at the situation, go in again, and then ask a question. Will be very helpful and will improve your sales conversation, will improve your interpersonal conversation in relationships, in every situation in your life. Thank you for listening. If that was helpful, just let me a thumbs up. And I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you.